I'm pretty happy with how my units are performing defensively. Although they do have the defensive general right now. Izo is the defender. The other guy is the offender. Probably still an offensive war against Denmark. Oh, that's a Union of Britain invasion. Germany's definitely going to be happy to have another fleet on their side. Although, Canada's attacking Ireland. That's good. Alright, side with the hegemon. Let's do a sneaky save here. Yes, I did get partner thieves. Thank you. Alright, we're siding with Germany. Germany is the only great power of Europe. Only they can effectively be a counterweight to the syndicalist menace. French Republic's going to have some internal problems. War propaganda against the Commune. 50% war enthusiasm. Thought that was one of the requirements. No, so, yeah, you have to be at war. And I'm actually going to be able to do war economy and manpower law at the same time. Well, that's good. I'm going to pop this. Because we do need to build up the war support. Kingdom of Spain's in the war, which means the Commune's now at war on 2 fronts. How long does this take? 35 days. So in 20 days I need to remove both of these officers. So that I can use them immediately on the southern front. Although actually, I want my offensive commander here if I want to push that border. Which is Biroli. And he's cautious, which means he's less likely to get wounded. Although, I seem to remember he got wounded, somehow. And yeah, I know I need fuel. I'll need to import it. And the other thing I could do is just lend-lease Germany just a boatload of equipment. And stay neutral. But no, I think I need to be in the war. If only to change my manpower laws. The Danish war has merged with the Russian war, apparently. No, it hasn't. Where's the Danish fight? Norway, Iceland, Liberia. Where is Denmark? No faction. Denmark is separate. Oh, it just shows the offensive and defensive wars. Then yes, Denmark is the offensive. Ah, we got the upgraded guns. Excellent. Let's go and start producing those instead. And are we getting field hospitals? We are. That means that we need to get heavy tanks now. They are going to be old, but they are going to give us a lot of armor. Not as good as the next level of heavy tank, but we can at least start getting the production cap. Speaking of production cap, let's get more guns going. We've got the machine tools. September 39. Let's get encryption going. You can't deploy either. Let's get another Requin. And we'll need some more steel. Because Australasia's not sending me as much. I'll buy it from Germany now. Although keeping trade routes open is going to be challenging. Because we're going to have to trade through here, effectively. I don't think there's going to be a direct border with Germany. Well, there isn't. France is helping to invade Socialist Republic. There's nobody on this border. Oh, let me in! 20 days. We now need Messe in charge of this group. To give him some time to get there. He's going to arrive the day after war is going to be declared. Which is fine. Can I trade with neutral Austria? Probably, but I really want to see if I can get that trade with Germany, if possible. Because I want them to have the civilian factories to build up. Unfortunately, my defense of Belgium is going to be withdrawn as soon as the war starts. Got to get ready for work, but I do have a bit more. Thank you again, Cosine Slinky. That's extremely and ridiculously generous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow, I've just realized just how much you've given me today. That's extremely generous. Thank you. Really do appreciate that. Oh, of course, I can wait a day after siding with the hegemon to actually accept any call to arms. So, Messe is definitely arriving. Oh no, these guys aren't trained. Disaster. Well, not really. I'd rather they had the high organization right now. What is my organization? 50. Cool. And that's without Messe stacking organization bonuses from his technologies later. Cool. So after this, I think we're going to have to start working on the Royal Armed Forces. Start investing in the army. Albania's capitulated for the third time. Not with Austria, via Austria. I think your trade routes to Germany can pass through Austria. I don't think they can. And anyway, I'd be at war with these guys. Which means they couldn't go entirely by land. I'm fairly sure that Germany can't use Austrian ports to trade. But I could be wrong. French Republic took one state. Side with the hegemon. Done. So we are going to see if they'll accept. Because I don't think it's automatic. Germany? Hello? I want to help you. Hello? Germany? Also, I should probably be building a couple more dockyards. Boop, boop. Germany! Am I not joining you? Hello? Germany. Hooray! Finally. Okay, so I'm in the Reichspact. The old world order lies shattered and engulfed by war. Its web of alliance is now changed beyond recognition. And now I can start on the Royal Armed Forces. Ever since the devastating civil war that tore Italy apart, the remnants of the Italian Federal Army in the south were reorganized into the Royal Army of the Two Sicilies. However, this reorganization is not yet complete and steps must be taken in that direction. Then I'm going to save the game. Oh, and we automatically join the war, apparently. Okay, good to know. Attack! Guys, seriously. You've had more than enough time to prepare for this. Just freaking attack them. Oh, I wasn't in the war. I'm just hostile to them. Now we're attacking! MSA has arrived, so we're all good. Manpower, thank you. Yes, we have a lot of focuses to do. So we're going to go to extensive conscription right now. We're going to go to war economy right now. And that still actually leaves us with some stuff. I think probably capital ship manufacturer or battle. I think we're going to go to screens. No, we're going with Luigi Rizzo. Like so. Ah, Navy. We need to deploy some stuff. So let's have recon controlling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you strike force 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I forgot to move you. Oh no, you're in Naples, that's fine. And it's just occurring to me that I probably do actually want to have some destroyers set to escort duty. Just generic escort. So we're going to put you on there. We're going to give you a new colour, which is going to be green. Green, 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 green. There we go. And I'm going to say that I want you to have a lot more destroyers. 25. We'll call that the escort fleet. Save. Okay. And your job is going to be convoy escort. Here, 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 here. In the Adriatic. Alright. You guys have commanders, strike fleet. Is actually Toscano. And then the escort fleet is going to be this guy. Hold on, recon fleet doesn't have a commander. Recon fleet needs it more. That guy. Inghiani. So the escort fleet needs an officer. You can hire one. There we go. Italian Republic has declared war on the Socialist Oh! Austria just joined. Well, that changes things. And yes, we do need oil quite badly. Sweden is not getting any deliveries through. And then oil, we're going to buy from Germany if it can get through. We're also going to say, do not go through here. Do not go through here. Actually, do go through there. Do not go through here. Or here. Those are bad places with bad names and bad words. Docking rights from New England? Yes. Construction permission? Yes. 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 Non-aggressions? Absolutely. Austria's joined the war. This is fantastic. Let's do a quick save here, because this is good. We are currently gaining 800 fuel, and we are using 1.4, so we do need to buy in a little bit more. And now steel. Currently no Swedish steel is getting through. Why is that? Because Sweden's not trading. Oh, we must be in the war against Sweden. The fall of Rio de Janeiro. The fighting in Rio de Janeiro seems to have stopped for now after days of gruesome assault by the Argentinian forces. Good grief, Brazil is getting annihilated. The American Civil War is still remarkably balanced. Bohemia has joined the Austrian Empire as an ally. Yeah, so this is Austria really starting to get into things. And we're going to say just one of each of those. We'll say 20 of these so I remember to check. Because we're going to need a lot of convoys actually. We have 49 days of fuel. Gaining 1.2. I think we need one more section of fuel. So we'll buy one more from Germany. Because I want to boost their industry up as much as I possibly can. Kingdom of Serbia has capitulated. Austria has brought in Transylvania. However, I could actually buy steel from Austria. Then hopefully not use convoys. Except Austria doesn't seem to have any spare steel. Buying from Ukraine would also be pretty cheap. More so than getting it from Australasia. I've never really spent much time looking at the convoy requirements from this screen, but kind of important. The faster I can punch through this, the better, because that's not going to give France any time to come and support. So come on guys, punch through. There's enough of you attacking right now. And my war support has skyrocketed. That's good. This does not count as an offensive war for me. This counts as defensive. There goes Denmark. Which is going to go entirely to Germany. Player-led peace conferences means I need to do it myself. So whose side's Sweden on? Oh, I couldn't trade with Sweden, I guess, because we couldn't get through here. Although why you're not trading with Gothenburg, then I don't know. Albania again capitulates. And now I need a lot more fuel. We're going to buy it from Illyria, because that's going to be quite cheap. Transylvania, quite cheap. And we are now really having convoy problems. Manpower is available. Does that mean that some of those ships have launched? Please tell me they have. They have. Good. And now we're producing convoys again. If we had steel, we would be producing convoys. These steel problems are quite serious. We'll leave it at that. And then I'm going to say that convoys are now the most important thing in production in Sicily. Except I think I may have just broken my screen. Yes, I have. Yeah, I was expecting Germany to release Denmark. They usually do. Oh, I could have just pressed the load screen. Oh well. Oh crikey, Ukraine's doing a lot of work. Well done, Ukraine. You can fix the build screen by adding enough other items so the scroll bar reappears and then you can scroll back to the top. That's fine. So, why has the scroll bar disappeared? Don't think anything got deleted. You know what, let's get the convoys going so that we can actually get the steel that we require. Although we're using up a lot of our factories right now to get that steel. Okay, good. These guys have arrived home. I'm going to set you to defend Naples. You lot are going to be tasked with defending our coastline. You're going to need 10 men. Okay, noted. You want a different colour. You can be green. You can be purple. Yeah, stay purple. That's fine. And we're out of fuel again because we're using a lot. There's naval battles going on all over the place. So 2 Sicilies are fighting against Socialist Italy, hunting down their convoys. Greece is under attack by Illyria. Of course, that's the Belgrade Pact, still under attack. We have Sicilian fleets fighting against French submarines. Now we desperately need more fuel. And there we go, we're getting a bit of a surplus. I want to build up a bit of a surplus, then we can reduce the amount of fuel we're importing. And here we go, we're advancing. This is good. My guys hit very, very hard, thanks to my crazy amount of soft attack. Okay, we can get field hospitals. I now want to get recon, and I want to start adding field hospitals to these as soon as possible. We will have shortages, don't care. Make it happen. We'll be short on motorized, so we probably want to prioritize motorized slightly. Do that. Right, and we also need to add more shipyards to repair queue. Because apparently we have a lot of repairs to do. Not going to take very long though. That's alright. 1 destroyer, 8 convoys. Those are bad guy ships. Right, because we're going to be catching a lot of Italian and French convoys coming through here. Union of Britain heavy tanks. We're going to struggle against armor. We have no piercing. We just need to hope that we can shell them enough so they die. And we should be inflicting some absolutely horrible numbers of casualties. We haven't fought them yet. Sardinia. Sardinia's doing more than I am. It's embarrassing. Except against you, which is probably all me. Yes, it is. And I think I'm going to give you new orders as well. Your job is, frankly, to get up into the Alps. What is with that weird line? do that. Keep going. Need to inflict 1.6 million casualties on the French. We need to inflict a lot of casualties on them, yes. And I also need to make sure that my participation is higher than that of Italian Republic. Okay, it does show their participation. I wasn't sure it would. We are getting positive manpower. We're currently at 3.8 of the 6 that we can get, so we have a lot more manpower to come in. We should have destroyers being added to the fleets. We are. And we have a lot of recon happening too. Union of Iceland has already capitulated to the Canadians. That was nice and quick. Well done, Canada. And you took Greenland too. Ooh. Bald Creek Panzerschiff. So we lost a heavy cruiser already. That's a bit annoying. That's a French dreadnought we've caught on its own, completely unscreened. Austrian Empire took 25 states. Greece, Romania, Albania and Serbia have all capitulated. This is going to be one dead dreadnought. Please tell me this is my advanced fast battleship. Improve fast, it is. Oh, I got away. Hunt them down. Is there a decision or something to make the Pope a puppet? The Papal States always seem to become the two Sicilies puppet when the AI enters the war. Not that I've seen. No. 24. What are we up to? 16. So we need another 8. And yeah, repairs are going to become a thing that I need to start doing. Now, do these territories count as my cause? No, I'm the controller. So no. Take Florence. The reason I'm not doing much microing is because if you micro, then your planning preparation disappears. It goes down, I think it's 7 times faster than if you let the AI do it themselves. Which is really horrifically inefficient, but there we go, we're attacking Florence. Because I want to keep this attack going. And that's going to require planning preparation so we actually have the attack bonuses. Especially as we get closer to France and more French troops start to arrive. Royal Armed Forces have been finished. So now we need to choose between defensive stance and take the fight to them. Begin army reform is Messay's reforms requires one of the following. Artillery batteries or Arditi Delgi Appieni. Requires army reform. Requires army reform and industrial complex. Requires Messay's reform plan. So we can get either of those, regardless of which direction we go. So this will add a bunch of forts, which I don't necessarily need. Planning speed plus 20% would be nice. I can only get the battle for Trinacia this way, which will give all of my infantry units. Although if I'm switching to mechanized later, then that matters less. This is cheaper motorized. This is better motorized. Now, do motorized attack and defense count for mechanized as well? Sometimes the split there is a little bit iffy. My plan is eventually to go mechanized once that becomes available in 2 years. Is it 2 years? It's 41, right?